do some shit. And I got commercials, so yeah, wait, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Hey, 1, 2. Yeah. Put this shit out on any radio station. Just bars. Nigga, turn to this motherfucking shit. Nigga, wherever I go, I make it lit. Nigga, stop on just bars every day. Nigga, fuck what you say. Nigga, I will let it spray. Check, hear me out. Check. I can see it in the eyes that these bitches can't handle me. I'ma flow way past the sky cause birdies always shade on me. That means I'm the shit, the spirit so steady. Talk, let's get it. Watch the Bible live, you never know that who be watching me. Cooking up that good girl, yeah, you been so damn good to me. I'm not from the hood, but ramen always on my ass like woman. Who's that looking through my window? Must be something that can fly. August through September, be that cool spot, hope you're not that guy. Yes, I wallet, yeah, I be loving. I love my women cause they thick and yeah, they got that big booty. I gotta chill with them all day, all night. I don't really give a fuck. I fuck them in a buck cause they ain't making bucks. You know me, I ain't acting like a flea, but it feeds my nuts like a big STD. That means I'm sick. At the physical, but a nigga lit. Oh man, I just took a dump, but I led to the games. I don't give a fuck. What you talking about? That I'm out of luck. Don't need the shit when you hella rich. It's better go hard, nigga hate you. Don't know you from a wall in the brick. I'm brick, so sick. Off star politics, music every single mix. Mix like oh shit, cause the FS gonna feel my passion like if I'm eating chips. Okay. Verse 2. Alright. Check it out. Got this shit. Check it out. Wherever I go, nigga, check it out. The atmosphere changes. Check it out. Check. Fuck a dream, chase a bitch with fan and chase a goal. You know me, star pilot, that nigga never fall. What you talking about? Claiming that you from the hood. I don't give a fuck, nigga, star pilot, he good, yeah. Rapping over any beat, I say it in my mind. You know me, just straight from my mind, freestyles all the time. Out of line, nigga, you out of bucks. And I ain't talking beatbox, but you know it's going up. Like it's Fortnite, call all your lines like it's midnight. Beat the pussy up like it's fight night. Just bro, stop, I only want the bring light, lost in the big light, bright like the sun, like a solar flare. Got no problem boxing niggas fixed it in the daytime. How I look like it's a big hemisphere. Nigga ain't that dark. Got your ass in the must like a cage on a throne. Yo ass in the cell. Put your broad in my crib like some mail in the box. Your body's like a rug. Got stepped on cause your choice is blue. Bed size on fuck. Still can't believe your ass was a thought. And the mind ass really got lost. Now you picking for the folks dedicated to your soul. White talking like you never took a love that's cold. You will never know who's at your home. When I smoke, cause the switch get you ditched like I'm Aaron. Call me cause a nigga in the zone. I'm a fruit spitting clean, you would never find a rotten apple up in the middle of my home.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, shut up. Okay. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Good song though. I don't try to hate myself. Trying to do some. Well, let's get in third time's a charm. Let's get into it. Now, hold on, my bro. Shut this fucking heat up, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So back to my point, man. It's getting hot outside. We getting hot. It's getting hot. You know what I'm saying? We hey. She, you go outside right now. You tell me it don't feel like it's already springtime. You must be out your goddamn mind. So we in a new shift, man. We in a new shift. We entering the new years. Like this is actually the new 2020, the real 2026. Real shit. So we entering it now. So don't get it fucked up. Y'all might have thought it was January in the start of winter time. Nah. We entering it right now. We getting there closer and closer by the day, and we about to enter the real 2026. But check me out. This is where our goals, our passions, our gifts, the seeds we plant, things that motivate us, the things that push us, the things that we strive for, the things we drive for, the things that internally give us that spark. That shit, we want to put that into a seed right now and put that into the ground and make that and hope to God that shit grows. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you ain't growing no bullshit. You want to make sure you growing some good shit. You know, some good shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause hey, check it out, man. Y'all never know what kind of seed you don't know what kind of seed you could be planting. That shit could be the next big thing. You don't know, man. You gotta put it into motion. You gotta put it into the ground. Give it some motion and give it some motion. You know what I'm saying? And when that shit starts to when we in springtime, Taurus will see we see how it does in Taurus season, but as an Aries season, you know what I'm saying? You wanna start it off. We not in Aries season yet, but I'm saying when we get there. You know, because you'll know. You know what I'm saying? Because man, already you niggas, you can go work out right now and sweat in this weather. It don't matter if you see a little bit of snow on the ground. That should motivate you to keep pushing. Like you're leaving some baggage. That baggage you're throwing that shit out there. Your spaceship going the distance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like. This is the times where we gotta be about our shit now. We gotta be about things that motivate us, the things that push us, the things that make us go for that drive, the things that make us not give a fuck. You know, so you want to keep pushing. You know, so that's the real shit right there. You got the shit that pushes us. You know, so that's the shit. We gonna be doing things where think people might have told us that's not gonna work, or people might have told us, oh, that's some good ass talent you got there. Keep going, keep doing your thing. At the end of the day, you shouldn't give a fuck about the negative or the positive. You should just keep doing you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the shit where it all counts in the end of the day. That shit makes you feel like, oh shit, I'm gonna keep going. Like, I don't even give a fuck. If I'm getting negative or positive or indecisiveness. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, and I'm gonna keep just doing me in general. You know, so that's how y'all want to feel like. You know what I'm saying? No, you want to feel like you're being a stuck, stagnated position, and shit's no. You can clearly see things are not getting stuck and stagnated no more. We not. You know, we're saying things is now melting off the bone. Things is now. Just transforming. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in a stagnated place. You want to get your ass outside and do something. You know what I'm saying? You don't never know what kind of goals you might stumble upon, but you might never know if you never try. You know what I'm saying? You want to just try. You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt to try. You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt to try. Just try. You never know what could happen. You may be sitting on the next big thing, the next goal, the next trend for the next 300 years, but you don't know until you try. Hey, time for you to try. If you're a female, time for you to shake some ass. If you're a man, time for you to make some cash. You know what I'm saying? It don't go no further than that. Y'all gotta be in that energy where y'all know, like, man, let me stop wasting time. I don't want to be a time waster. I'm gonna be a cash grabber. You know, I'm trying to be an ass grabber. I ain't trying to be none of this shit. So y'all gotta be about your shit and don't give a fuck. You know that? Don't give a flying fuck and just do it. You'll never know. You just gotta try. You know what I'm saying? It don't hurt to try. What damn, I heard something. But it don't hurt to try. You just do it. Try it out. Try it out. And you'll see. You'll see if it was meant for you or if it wasn't. But at the end of the day, God wants everybody to do something and try something and do some miraculous thing in their life. So why don't you go ahead and try that and be the next spark and you can be something like me. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Yeah. I never tell you no lie. That's some real shit, right? That's some real ass. Hey, that's some real ass shit. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Just check that out and see. Hey, check it. You never know. Try it out. You know what I'm saying? Try it out. You know what I'm saying? So that's the times we getting into now. You know what I'm saying? You might see some new types of animals that usually don't come out in this type of time coming out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But that's kind of how you want to do things out for your kind of situations. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully you're going through opportunities and in less situations, more opportunities you can get. You can create more scenarios, situations. You always get sit on your ass. Ain't no wrong being sitting on your ass, but sometimes you don't want to be sitting on your ass all the time. Sometimes you want to be doing something creative, going through an opportunity, doing some shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Doing some shit. You got your shit correlated, you know what I'm saying? You got your shit correlated. I don't look at your whole thing, your shit correlated, got shit. Doing something. You know what I'm saying? You just get some sort of thing. So you just, hey, I always got back pocketed up energy that God gave me. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. Oh, and the check jet, the who is the best, the individuality. I think those three are dropping today on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? It's been 7 days, so it's dropping today on Spotify. Those three dropping today on Spotify. I think and the newest album, Superhero Named Star. I think it's 2 more days, but these ones today, infinitely today. It's been 7 days, so it's today. It's dropping today. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they decided to drop that shit, and y'all got to enjoy some more shit, some more check music, some shit. You gotta get your money up, not your funny up. Get your money up, and I ain't talking money. But yeah, so that's the shit you gotta be into, man. So get correlated, get with the correlations and understand the situation and and make a situation sit on its ass, because you don't get set it down. You sit on your throne, the air of your throne. You know what I'm saying? Hey, real shit. You know what I'm saying? But this, you know what I'm saying? This, I ain't never gonna steer you no wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never gonna steer you no wrong way. And I want the best for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I want everyone to shine. I want everyone to make a difference and shit like that. I just don't like I don't want no one stopping my shit, and you don't want no one stopping your shit. I will never stop no one else's money. You should never want to stop my way of how I make money. You know what I'm saying? We all make money in our own ways. But hey, as long as you doing your thing, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? And and in reality, no one should even care. If everyone just minded their own business, this world will be a better place. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no one trying to be in a space where we trying to see what's going on with this guy or this girl or this man, you ain't trying to mind. We just trying to be on our own place. If we just mind our own business, shit would be a better, more beautiful world. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I be thinking like, yeah, people just don't want to mind their business, and you know that's the problem. People don't want to mind their business. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta try. You know what I'm saying? At least try. I don't know. Like at least try. Like, cause I'm so much. Cause y'all clearly see me all this music I got. I clean my own. I clean my business. You know what I'm saying? And and shit is like I don't, cause I got my own business. I got my own industries. I got my own shit. Like, I got my own things going on. So I can't be all like, you know what I'm saying? I can't be all over the place thinking, this is I gotta find this type of energy. I gotta find this type of energy when I already have these things within me. Everything you trying to search for, you already have within you. You are. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can't be in a place where you're trying to look up and down for some sort of energy. You might be looking for some sort of, I wish if I had $1 million, then I'd be in the studio. Or if I had this brand new car, I'd be in a studio. Or if I had this manager, I'd be in, or y'all gotta be that. You are these things, so you play the representation of these things. You get me? Y'all play the representations of these things. So when you know you play the representations of these things, you'll start to realize, okay, if I am the walking version of these things, then I gotta play my role. You know what I'm saying? I can't be scared of my role. This is the gift and ability and trait that God gave me. I ain't running away from that. No, I ain't. No. Nah. Nee. No. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you all gotta be into, man. You just gotta look into that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That shit help. That shit will help you out a whole lot. Not whatever little. I mean, Playboy Card was talking about a whole lot of red. You get helped a whole lot. Um, no red nothing. You get helped a lot, all lot. You know what I'm saying? All possibilities gives you a lot. What you can handle. You help God, God helps you. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget that. I'm gonna say it one more time. And you help God, God helps you. You know what I'm saying? You do something for God, God does something for you. That's a better way how to look at that. You do something for God, God does something for you. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna like what God does for you because you gonna see that, oh shit, how I probably didn't even see it this certain way. I was thinking like, man, it could have been this, it could have been that. Nah, but it really was that, and it really was. That's how magical God comes. Y'all just got a peep game. Y'all can't get lost in the sauce and thinking, oh, this is the shit. Like, y'all gotta understand. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Hold on. Y'all can't get lost in the sauce and think that's a shit. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. The fuck? Hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. But yeah, y'all can't get lost in sauce and think that's the shit. Y'all gotta be understanding. Oh, that's what I gotta do. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit where that's the shit where the magic plays out. You know what I'm saying? Once you know where the magic plays out, you'll be the boss in all your scenarios. Hey, no lies told there. You'll be the boss of all your scenarios, and you'll start to realize what's meant for you and what's not meant for you. And once you start to realize that, you'll be like, oh shit, okay, I'm knowing what's meant for me. I'm knowing what's not meant for me. I'm knowing what's meant for this individual. I know what's not meant for this individual. You might be thinking, but this individual, they getting everything I want. Like, I want some money. I want to live in a mansion. I want this. I want that. I want that. I want this. But but what that individual has, God might not want that for you because it may feel God may see something that you don't see that for that individual to be where they're at, they were doing certain things on where it might have been meant for them. You know what I'm saying? It might have been necessary for them to be in that space, and what they accumulate out of that, they may not even want all that shit. They may want to come down to reality sometimes and be like, man, I wish if I were just in this individual space, aka you, man, I would have been I would just be doing my thing like. Excuse me, yo. I would just be doing my thing. Like, I hate that I got all this money. I hate that I got all these cars. I hate that I got all these houses. I just want to be low key to myself and just, you never know what's beyond people's mind. You don't get confused about the physical. Everything ain't all about the physical, but you want to realize that, the spiritual created the metaphysical, and the metaphysical created the physical. So once you understand that, you'll be in a place where people are seeing things in different ways. You know what I'm saying? You get lost in one way how to see things. This individual's seeing things from a different way. So once you see that shit from a different way, you'll be like, oh shit, okay, what I'm doing right now, let me build on this. You know what I'm saying? And let me not care on how the results look right now. As long as I'm staying down, I'm staying true to myself, then I don't really care about no validation or influence or nothing because I create the validation. I create the influence. I validate myself. You know what I'm saying? I already get validation from the Great Spirit. So why do I need validation from things that deep down I know I really don't need all that shit. Deep down I know this first individual to be in that space, they're going through things that they wish they could get out of. Like it's other things that you probably don't be seeing if you don't have the spiritual keen eye. Damn. If you ain't got the spiritual keen eye, you won't be able to see it. But now I'm showing you. I mean, people like me, we are down here, so we're showing you. Look at these from different perspectives, perceptions. You'll start to realize a lot of times people will be having things and going through things that they don't even want to be going through. You know what I'm saying? And it may look like, oh, I wish I had that. I wish I had this gold, this. But to that individual, they may not even fuck with all that nonsense. They might not even fuck with all that money, that nonsense. Like you don't know what's going on in a person's mind. You know what I'm saying? They may have a job that you want, and then that's when you gotta say be careful. That's when you gotta think like be careful what you ask for, because just because you got that 5-star job, you may think it's like a 5-star job or whatever, but in your mind, you may think it's like a 5-star job, but in their mind, they're just trying to figure out ways on how to escape that and find a better job. It may not even make all that money, just a regular job. And see, I'm trying to show you, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. And sometimes people don't like what they accumulated from the physical, because the physical doesn't dictate your spiritual realm or metaphysical realm of thinking. Your metaphysical is like the buildings you stay at, and once you create gold, you create buildings in the metaphysical realm. So we sometimes y'all be getting confused and getting confused with the physical money and the metaphysical, the esoteric currency, and y'all be getting lost in the sauce, thinking, okay, if I had like $1 million right now, then I would be in a space where I wouldn't even really care how individuals see me. But I got $1 million and I got houses and I got all this shit and I don't give a fuck. But metaphysically and spiritually, you're broke, you're poor, you homeless and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And spiritual realm. Now, someone in the physical, this is an example, but I'm just trying to show you an example so we can all see this. Someone in the physical could be going through a scenario where they may not have all the money in the world or whatever, or they may damn near even be homeless, but it's just an example. But in their metaphysical mind, they may be living in a big ass house, mansion, buildings all over the place because they got currency. You know what I'm saying? And it shows, and it goes to show you, it's not what you see, it's how you see it. So people will look at that homeless person and want to give them money to do what trick they like to do, like that homeboy that was a news reporter voice. I forgot his name, but see how he had gold and he was singing and whatever he was doing, talking. And people realized, oh, this cat got motherfucker got gold. I want to see this motherfucker be in a newscast voice because I like his voice and whatever. That's kind of show. That's an example, but I'm trying to show you my example. I put an example in my mind and related to it in a physical world of looking at things, so y'all can not get lost in the bias thinking, oh, all homeless people, and that's retarded. Homeless, just there's a lot of I'm trying to show you there's a lot of homeless people that they're homeless and metaphysically and spiritually broke. So I'm just trying to show you examples, and there's a lot of rich people that are rich and metaphysically and spiritually rich. So it's showing you different ways how to see things. You know what I'm saying? It just I'm showing examples so we don't get lost in no bias. You know what I'm saying? I'm the non-biased channel. I'm the most equalized motherfucker you can ever meet in real life. So I'm not even a person where I'm thinking, oh, this motherfucker is that, and this motherfucker, just like there's good cops, there's bad cops, there's bad cops, there's good cops. Not everyone is a negative individual. I'm trying to show y'all so we can understand, we can lift our vibrations and start to see things in different ways. You know what I'm saying? So we can understand that, okay, this is a better aspect of how to look at things. You know what I'm saying? But now that we're getting to a time, see, now things is transforming. So you see how you go outside and what's that word I'm looking for? Damn, I just had it in my mind. Damn. Oh, astronomy wise, it's getting hot. Astrology wise, we know we're getting to Aries season. We're getting closer to Aries season. So astronomy would just be the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? What you see every day. You know what I'm saying? How the wind is blowing. You know what I'm saying? What kind of air particles is hitting your skin. You know what I'm saying? What kind of things you're going through when you're going outside. It's time for you to even go outside and burn some fat off your system, of your flesh. Astrology wise, so we got astronomy would be the atmosphere. Astrology would be the physical. So the physicals, aka your internal natures. No, sorry. Astronomy would be the atmosphere. Astrology would be like what you see, the birds, kind of type of animals you see. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit. And then I think there's one more. Biology would just be your flesh. So that's holy, holy, holy. So that's your internal holy, holy, holy. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can look at that from that perspective. Real shit. And when y'all see it like that, you'll be understanding, okay, this is the shit where we all doing some things, some miraculous things in different, unique ways. And we don't gotta get lost in the sauce, dig it out. This motherfucker can only do it, and she can only do it. We all got gold. We all got gold, and we all got things that we create in our mind that if we just relate it to something somewhere in the physical, and check it out. Here's the beautiful thing. It 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 don't even gotta be something too deep. God just may want you to do something in a way. It may be a message that God gave you that if you're able to look at that and really see that, you'll be understanding that okay, it's not what I'm seeing, it's how I relate it. So what I'm seeing is okay, I'm seeing what I'm able to see, what God gave me the ability to see. But we know there's other beings able to receive messages because this is a free for all. Say this is a wild wild west. We're going through scenarios where we're able to go through a space where we can all see something, and the most powerful spirit there in that arena, in that domain, in that uh what's it called, whatever you call these words, but the most powerful spirit in that area is able to inhabit that before anybody else. And because the way it comes through an individual comes in through all different ways. You know what I'm saying? Just you may see it this way, an individual may see it this way. So the best way I can explain it is that you know how you explain. You know how you, let's say you watch sports and you explain it a thing. You're explaining something what's it called? Damn. A thing that happened in the game. So someone scored some points. And hold on, I gotta use the bathroom. Give me 1 second, yo. Give me 1 second. I gotta use the bathroom. Alright, you know that. That's my point. What was I saying? Oh, so yeah, so we all see shit in different our own different ways. And check this out. Let's say you're seeing something in a space of where, like, okay, the example. Yeah, so boom. Let's say, damn, I got from my point. Let me go back to this shit. 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna find. That was a good point. I was on a good point. That was a good point. If you're able to look at that and really see that, you'll be understanding that okay, it's not what I'm seeing, it's how I relate. Okay, yeah. So check it out. So check, yeah. So it's not what you're seeing, how you relate. So check me out because you know, let's say, okay, the best way I can explain it. Because we all get messages from God, so we gotta be able to how to see it. You know what I'm saying? How to relay that information. So let's say and we all see it, but we all see it in a different type of way. So let's say the best way I can explain it is, let's say I'm explaining, we're relating to each other, right? And and I give you a certain message and the whole point is I'm not trying to change your mind or nothing. I'm just trying to show you a different angle to how to see something. So that different angle, you may not see that specific angle, but you may see a certain light within me that if I'm not spiritual enough, I may not be aware of it. But when we know this information, then I'm aware of it. Sometimes we do this by default. We'll try to give someone a different angle. Let's say they go through a heartbreak, and then we try to give them a different angle how to look at something, and then they come for you to relationship advice because you're the one that knows how to go through situations like that and know how to be a tough enough spirit and get out those funked out ass emotions. So, and if let's say you're not spiritual, but let's say and you don't notice, that individual will see a light within you that they might not see the specific, and they might not understand specific words you're saying, but the certain energy you're giving off is so relatable that they're able to get out of that funk. Now, let's say you're high evolved spirit and you know what you're doing, and you can once you do this, you're showing people different angles how to look at something, and when you're showing them a different angle how to look at something, you're able to show them an angle how we don't gotta be stuck and stagnated in a certain energy field. See from this point of view, and you'll see that that energy field is a certain building you're at in the esoteric realm. Spiritual when we're talking metaphysical now. Once you take them out that different angle, they're able to see it from that different point of view. The spirit, I mean, we all be seeing it. So our spiritual senses, pilot senses, be tingling. So when we be seeing these things, we'll be like, okay, this is this is this is I'm in the building right now. Oh, I gotta get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like, I gotta get the fuck out of here because I don't relate with these type of information that I be getting. So that's how you to take someone out the building, and that's how you make them have a way better way how to see something. And then they go to a different buildings and esoteric buildings in Babylon that they relate to, things that they're actually doing. You know what I'm saying? They don't gotta be working all the time in Babylon. They can be doing some creativity. They could be in a court in Babylon. They could be a basketball court. I ain't talking about actual court, but a basketball court in Babylon. They could do other things in Babylon where it's more creative. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all be in spaces where you do things that you know you don't like to do, and then you get put in a situation where in the metaphysical you get put in a space of where now you're in a space of where you don't even want to be. You know what I'm saying? You may be doing things that you don't like to do, but you're in Babylon in the first place in that esoteric realm of way of seeing things. So the way you see how you see certain things, you can't get out of that because you're in an abandoned building that you already gave life and death to, but now you're giving life to death. So you're going to a space of where you already previously were at, but since you are expand and contract, you contracted so low, you went to a certain space where now you're in your different awarenesses of thinking back to your old previous mind states, and now you're like, oh damn, you may be in a funk in the physical, but in metaphysical you're in a previous mind state, and then you may even shed a tear. That's what happens when you shed a tear. You go back to a previous mind state that you didn't like to experience. You shed that tear. So you may be going, okay, aka in the physical you're depressed, but metaphysical you're just going back to the previous old mind states that you should be expanded out of because we become an atmosphere. So now we gotta become a whole atmospherical and atmosphere and environment type shit. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm saying? So this is shit. This is shit what we doing by default. That we gotta be aware of this shit. Like sometimes y'all don't get aware of this shit, and I be trying to help y'all. I be seeing shit. I'll be like, but damn. Sometimes like y'all gotta be. You know what I'm saying? I get tired of trying to live through y'all. Sometimes I'm like, damn, this is annoying. But then I realize like, yeah, it's time for y'all to live through me now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to live through you all the time. Like shit. You know what I'm saying? But I understand it. I get it. Trust me. I get it. I get it. I get it, man. I get it. Sometimes shit should be fucked up out here. Should be hectic out here. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we gonna do the best we could. We gonna do the best we can. You know what I'm saying? And get your and y'all should know how to develop some good ass clothing, esoteric currency, and esoteric convenience and all that good shit. When you're shopping in the esoteric realm, you want to make sure you're getting good items for yourself and getting good types of correlations for yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to make sure y'all getting good types of nutritions for yourselves. Okay, use good snacks, good types of flavors, all types of shit. So you getting good food for thought. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be getting bad food for thought for yourself. No. Real motherfucking shit. And that's where we gotta be at all times. You know what I'm saying? Keyword, all times. Be with God all times. You know, all possibilities, all times. Real motherfucking shit. And then you will start to learn, we'll start to get better. Then we'll start to learn our travels from the inside to the from the internal to the external. You know, it's a real shit. And then we'll start to develop ourselves in better ways of how to experience shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's just this shit we gotta get into. So like I said, we in Pisces, but we get into Aries. We getting closer and closer into Aries. So we gotta be in a place where we're understanding certain developments, how we develop our creature, our technology. You know what I'm saying? Our Ken doll, our Barbie doll, our robot, whatever you want to call it. You gotta know how to get some updates and do some shit the right way with your shit. So you doing shit the right way. You know all the types of equipments, how to put this shit in good usage. You know what I'm saying? You never get lost in no external shit, because everything is internal. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. So here's the thing. I'm gonna end it off on this point before I head off. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do something. Here's the thing. Once y'all in a space of where you're understanding that the shit y'all do, like, y'all be trying to. Okay, I just want y'all to, like, I want y'all to, and I'll but y'all be trying to be in search for shit. Like, y'all say y'all want to be this thing, but you don't take the procedures to go through these things. Like, for an individual to be, like, for example, let's use Tupac. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he say he's the best rapper ever, whatever. I'm here now, so I don't know about that. I'm the best rapper ever. You know what I'm saying? But check me out. Tupac, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do Tupac, for example. It's Tupac. All right, so check it out. Tupac. Well, he didn't say he was the best rapper ever, but you know, we had a lot of people that say he was the best rapper ever. Now check it out. We always say we want to be in this space of trying to be the best rapper, this best singer, best musician, whatever. But y'all don't take the ways and the ideas to get to these expressions. You know what I'm saying? And the expression you take to get these, you gotta really be these things. You can't be if, ands, or buts, or being indecisive. You gotta really be these things and put in the type of work to actually be in this type of spaces. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not being these types of spaces, you'll be getting lost in the sauce, thinking, "Oh, it takes me to have some good have this studio time with this individual, or have this type of beat selection, or like I said, back to my point, or until I get a manager." You know, whatever y'all kind of mindset y'all have. Y'all just gotta be all these things within yourself. Remember what I said, you gotta be these things already within yourself. Now, once you become these things within yourself, you start to realize, okay, this is what I gotta be. I gotta be these things already. You know what I'm saying? So, for example, me, okay, I'm Star Pilot. Boom. I already feel and think like I'm the best rapper ever. Ever. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I already put the work in for that to be a thing. Okay, boom. Let's go in deeper. Deeper. I put in. I actually have more songs than Tupac. Okay, boom. Let's go even deeper. Okay, I put in the groundwork and I started early. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I can't get deeper. Okay. Now I create my own vibe and I put in my own production and type of management, and I got my own record label, because I put in the work, and see how I'm surpassing the best rapper ever, and now I'm going to different heights. Now I'm becoming a manager. Now I'm becoming a producer. Now I'm becoming a record label. See, now I'm no longer the best rapper ever alive. Talk. Now I'm exceeding my own heights, and now I'm doing things where I want to ride flights. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to see these things. You know, I got my check. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm turned. So I'm doing things in my own way where now it's different. I don't gotta be no actual physical boss of being the best rapper alive. I don't care how anyone thinks about it when I say I'm the best rapper alive. I don't care if niggas don't agree or they agree or they indecisive, don't care or whatever. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Cause I'm on some new things, and that's when you walk on light. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do want to call it. Now, and I'm still gonna be putting in the work in. I'm still gonna be putting the shit, the production down and all that good shit. I'm still gonna be putting that shit down, and I'm not gonna give a fuck about no actual opinion or whatever. Okay, I'm in my mind. and right, I mean, AK, in the physical, I'm inconvincible. In the metaphysical, and I mean, and in my goddamn, let me try one more time. In the physical, I'm inconvincible. In the spiritual, I'm invincible. So once you're inconvincible down here, in the spiritual realm, you're invincible. So now I got now I got my own shield, I got my own sword, I got my own wand, I got my own everything. I got my own gadgets. You know what I'm saying? I got my own everything. My spiritual worship is unfuckable. So niggas can't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? And if you try, you'll get washed away. You'll get turned up. And you may not like the way how you get turned up. I may turn you down. I may turn you up to my propellers. It's other things going on. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit I'm trying to show you. Your mind is the first world. And once y'all stay in the mind world long enough, then you can choose and decide if you want to come down to the physical, aka because you know when you in God world so much, sometimes y'all feel like, oh, I didn't want to relate to no flunk that ass humans. I want to be in the state with this goal because you know that's the real world. So it's like, god damn. But that's sometimes God be telling you like just so you okay, boom. So when you're down when you start to relate with physical individuals, you have better outways keyword outways and angles to look at something. So you'll never be in no biased situation. You always be equalized and unbiased in every scenario. So motherfuckers, you don't pick or choose the sides or nothing. You just be. And that's the side that's the side everybody else wants to do too. Everyone just wants to be. You know what I'm saying? Everyone, we all want to be great. But in order to be great, you just gotta be. You can't search to be like this individual. You can't search to be like this. You can't search to be like this. You just gotta be. And once you be, you realize that's all we were ever striving to be in the first place. Because ain't nothing greater than just being. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know y'all don't like them responsibilities of trying to do this all day and be seen for this shit. You don't want to be like y'all probably build some certain responsibilities. And you want to be seen as that like the whole time, and that shit gets tiring because in the, in the spiritual realm, it's like you're holding onto big ass esoteric weights that you know your spirit can do, but sometimes you want to do something different because spirit always likes to change, do something different. But you're doing some other things where you're trying to hold on to certain weights and shit where you're thinking to yourself, damn, I want to do something different. Like this is cool and all, but there's so many other things I can do, and there's so many other things I can experience that I know damn well that this physical thing. I know my physical don't control the spirit. That's how your spirit gets lost in the physical. You're supposed to know your spirit created the physical and the metaphysical. Spiritual spirit created the metaphysical and the physical. So sorry. So you should know I should never get lost in no physical way of how to see things because the physical ain't always gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Because when you sleep, you're no longer in the physical. So you gotta realize the physical is not always gonna be there. I don't care how much you think, oh, but I'll wake up and I'm in the physical, so I should. That's you. But you gotta realize that we're more becoming air beings. We're becoming more mental beings. So, God, I felt something in my mouth. But we become more air beings, and you gotta realize. Oh, you gotta realize. Sorry. You gotta realize that shit don't even we're not shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit's not like that. Shit's not gonna be like that. Shit like this physical or not. You know damn well when you sleep, you don't go in the physical. You know when you ponder, you're not in the physical. You know when you're thinking, you're not in the physical. You know when you feel, you're not in the physical. You know when you have an idea, you're not in the physical. You know when you have the idea to go to McDonald's, you're not in the physical because you had an idea. You were in your mind. Okay, trying to show you. So the physical is just something you're using. You're walking on the physical. That's why you walk. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm trying to show you. So when you understand these things, just like you have organs, but you also have mind organs too. Your mind created your organs. So once you're in the mind space for a long time, that's how you get more sufficient organs and better shit with yourself. You gotta understand that first. You can't be thinking everything is the physical. You know what I'm saying? Y'all getting lost in the sauce. Think, oh shit, but I'm gonna do for this money. I'm gonna get more Rams. I'm gonna do my shit. I'm gonna get my core like nah. You want to understand that everything ain't in the physical, and you gotta build the metaphysical first. And if you come down to the physical, you got better angles how to see something. You know what I'm saying? So it's not telling you to be all up and no. No, you're supposed to equalize these things. So when you equalize these things, you're a double-edged sword. So motherfuckers can't come for you at this angle or this angle because your sword is sharp as fuck in all angles. Sometimes y'all have double-edged swords, but it's dull, so you're indecisive. You know what I'm saying? You ain't turnt. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you're not like you're not sure about yourself. You're like indecisive. You're like, oh, you're shivering. Ooh. You're indecisive. You ain't got the flow. You indecisive. You like, well, you know that cartoons when they be caught outside, live at freezing. That's how y'all look like in the metaphysical. You ain't about that life. You gotta get your short salt. Go to some esoteric what's it called uh uh factory. You wanna go to some esoteric factory, get that shit sharp as fuck. Bing, you know them. Bing, bing, get your shit sharp. Bing, 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 get that shit sharp. Make some work for your shit and get your shit sharp. So when you get your shit sharp, aka all you're doing is being sure about yourself. You ain't give a fuck about no one's opinion. You don't. Keyword, you just don't give a fuck. Once you don't give a fuck, you're cool in all realms. Because you just meet individuals that don't give a fuck too. And that's your family. Because when you don't give a fuck for the great spirit, God gives you things on what not to, what to give a fuck about. But everything's in reverse. So when you don't give a fuck for the great spirit shows you things on what to give a fuck about. So it's certain things you're supposed to care about, but not go too deep on it. Like it, I don't know if I'm okay. So it's like like here's the thing. Just like this, you're supposed to love that you're able to breathe every day. But you're not supposed to give a fuck like that. But you're supposed to know that your breathing is just a form of your mind state, like creating certain like dude, that's like a form of your mind state creating ways on how to feel alive. Because you know when you're dreaming, you're still doing the same thing, but you're supposed to see it in both angles on how when you're doing it in the physical and in the metaphysical, you're always doing these things. So it's something you're always doing. Spiritually, you're always doing these things. You're always breathing. You know what I'm saying? You should give a fuck about that. But deep down, you should know that my next form I create. I'm breathing might be the wind. Like the wind might be my breath. You know, I might do. It might be the wind, how the wind flows, and that's my breath. You know what I'm saying? Like it's supposed to be seeing things in different ways, not like ways. Because when you don't give a fuck about that, then you expand. You expand because you always gonna be going through the expand contraction, but then you expand. So now God shows you a different way in how you could breathe. Because that's how gosh you're getting closer to God. When you closer to God, God shows you how to get like it. You know what I'm saying? So now you're becoming. It's like you getting better with yourself. You knowing, okay, this is shit where I already do these things by default. So it's not about me thinking, oh, I can't see this way. I gotta see it this way. It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Just like fish in the ocean, the way they breathe is their gills. When you were once a fish, you probably thought, there ain't nothing better than this. I can breathe in water. I can get nourishments, and I can get the gills. And you probably thinking so good to you became a land creature. Then you can breathe out different things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to show y'all it's different ways how you're supposed to see things. You're supposed to be seeing things in a way on where you're just lost in this certain way, thinking, oh, this end all and be all. There's always gonna be an expanded way how to do something. Pretty much it. And ain't nothing greater than the atmosphere. You look outside right now, you see an atmosphere. So you will always see these things, but in different lenses. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You gotta thank God for these type of things, but not give a fuck like that because you can always create greater shit. No, don't you're not supposed to get lost in information and lost in light and thinking to yourself, this is how I want the world to look like because I'm being a selfish individual spirit for no reason because I got my own ego how I think the world should look like, and I want the world to look like this when I die, and I want to go to this world when I die, and you ain't doing nothing but going to light, aka lies. You ain't going nowhere but light, but in lies. So you're going to a world that you made up. You don't want to go to that world. Real shit, y'all want to go to that world, man. Excuse me, but yeah, but that shit ain't it, chief. That shit ain't it, chief. You gonna regret it real. You gonna regret it real quick once you out. Shit, I fucked up. So don't. I'm stopping your tracks now. Start to be more relatable with you and the atmosphere. So when you relatable to you and the atmosphere, you just be relatable to the atmosphere in general because you're a mini atmosphere yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're a mini atmosphere. So when you know you're already a mini atmosphere, you gotta take care of the atmosphere just like the atmosphere takes care of you. You can breathe, right? You can have good. You can think, right? Online. You can go outside and feel the nice cool wind. You can go out on the beach and feel the sun, get your suntan and shit like that. You can do all that shit, right? Okay, so do it for the atmosphere too. Okay, put in good thoughts and feelings into the atmosphere and know how to take care of that. Take care of that seed planting. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna develop certain things and how you create certain more better gadgets for yourself, better technology for yourself. So you creating better technology for yourself, you can know, okay, this is what I'm about to do. I'm about to create my own way on how I see something for God. So I'm not being no selfish ego thing telling myself, oh, I'm gonna do it because no one else sees like this. So the sun is an eyeball in my eyes. Come on now, what the fuck? So you just getting lost in the sauce. You just making shit not make sense. Because clearly you can look into an individual's eyes and look into an individual's eyes and clearly and see them eye to eye. Try to look into the sun and think that's an eyeball. You squint, you can't. So it's clearly not an eyeball. Just and then when you start to be in these certain spaces, you start to realize why we name certain things. You know what I'm saying? You start to be in a space of why humans name these things like that's an eyeball, that's just a hand, this is hair, this is a nose, these are nails, this is a wall. Like you start to realize why humans name certain things. You'll be like, okay, I can do this. I can do this too. I can do this too. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So that's the magic right there. And it may not even be what you wanted to even call it in the first place. It may be whatever you felt in your heart that this is the only thing that matters. Whatever the feeling created, because remember the feeling is first. You gonna feel something before you do something, do an idea. You know what I'm saying? You gonna feel something before you do an idea. You know what I'm saying? So people want certain feelings to make certain things up. You can even go to certain spaces and energies they were in to even make this up because they felt like in their heart it was the right thing to do. And I'm not saying there's no such thing as right or wrong. I'm not saying it's right or wrong what they named it. I'm just saying, and because we all do the same thing within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like we can agree to disagree and we can agree to agree, but that's not the point. We're coming with certain names to decipher certain energies. We're not saying these are actually what it is. We're just showing the best thing in our mind that can explain what something is. You know what I'm saying? So real shit. Look at that. That's me right there. That's me right there. Y'all see me as my face. Look, I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah, but yeah, I read Massachusetts. This is my logo, is my signature right, witch. Salem, Massachusetts, right there. It's a witch. That's my bitch, by the way. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? That's like real shit. It don't go no I don't refer to that. But anyway, yeah. That's the shit, man. That's the shit. So y'all gotta get with the shit, man. Y'all gotta stop thinking. Think. You know, think. You know, so you stop thinking, man. You might end up like me one day. Y'all be like, oh shit. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing, man. You gonna, because once you do anything for God, you gonna attract haters, man. You gonna attract haters, and anyone that is a hater, that those are just individuals see you as a potential threat to what they got going on. And when you do things for God, God washes that all away. Like, so you don't even gotta be in the front ends of anything. You just get washed away, and and you just walk. It's like Moses, like, you know what I'm saying, just walking through, the water splits through. But yeah, you know what kind of mind state people were in. Like, it's not technically saying some man came and split the water and had. It just showing you a certain way of living. You can experience these certain things too. Like, it's like, it's just different things going on. But you can do that in your internally, and split shit. Like, God come and wash that shit away. The motherfuckers just drowning in their emotions. You walking on water. These motherfuckers just drowning their emotions. You walking on feelings. Keyword, did not say your feeling. Did not say your feeling. Without a feeling, without an emotion, you won't be driven to do something. That's a fuel. Once you start to walk on that shit, that's an idea of walking on the feeling. So now you're sure about your shit. Here's the thing, you can expand that, go even higher. Now you're walking on light. Now you're walking on the whole world thing of what that actually meant. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes walking on water gets boring. I ain't gonna lie. Walking on emotion, you be like, man, fuck this water shit. I'm tired of walking on water. I'm gonna walk on light, man. Fuck that shit. So you doing other things, man. It's cold how God sets it up for you. It's cold how God be setting it up for you, because you be thinking to yourself, I want this side. I want this side. I want this side to be look like this. I want this side to look like this. I want that side to look like this. At the end of the day, you start to realize the sides I'm picking, these are certain messages that God gave me to pick a certain side. It's like you're not picking and choosing, but you're picking what side you want for you. So what side you resonate with the most? You might resonate with this side. One day it might be 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 this side. So anytime someone tells you to pick a side, you pick this or this. It's like you get confused because you're so much in your world. You already have a side you choose, and just because you chose, it's like you chosen the side that. It's like, for example, it's like you know how they say ride the wave, or have your own wave. Your wave, you might have a wave that goes this certain way at that point. Okay, you might have a check that you like the check like this. You don't want your check to be like this. So you turn up in that space. Motherfucker be like, yo, you heard about this? You heard about this? You want to do this? I want. Motherfucker saying you like, you want. Okay, motherfucker's trying to sell you something, and there ain't nothing to be sold with you right here, because you ain't in no selling position. You just want to be doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be selling nothing. You do the selling. You know what I'm saying? So motherfucker trying to sell you something, you fuck around. Your mouthpiece so cold. You just motherfucker want to buy whatever you got. Like, it's how it works. Like, you ain't never about to be in a side of someone's way of how they see you. Just and it's even worse when a motherfucker tries to see you below them or whatever. It's just weird. Like, humans be weird, playing some weird games. Motherfuckers try to belittle you because some nonsense, and you be like, man, but I'm not. Ain't nothing to be belittled about. Like, I don't even, because they'll belittle you because you don't see something in a certain side. So they try to belittle you sometimes. Sometimes, let's say your mouthpiece so cold, they don't want to admit that what you said was dope. They'll try to belittle you and be like, but ain't nothing to be belittled about. Like, I don't even like, 'cause you can't shut up, say like, I don't give a fuck what this side or that side you chose, because I don't care. But you can't, because you can't clearly say that, because you won't be disrespectful. You won't be disrespectful. You won't be relatable. So you gotta be a person where like, okay, I'm just gonna guess, fuck it, guy. I'm just gonna, okay, yeah, that's what's up. I like that one too. That's what's up. That's just cool. I'm fucking with it. And then, but your energy, here's the thing. You believe everything. You believe in nothing. So your energy, you're playing a certain game. You know what I'm saying? And that game you're playing, it's like you're not even playing the game of spades or chess or checkers. You're playing your own game. So when you start to play these certain games, you'll be in a sense of where motherfuckers sense the energy. Like, wait a minute, this motherfucker, is he or she trying to make this shit look like a joke? Like, I ain't dead ass serious, or even if they got a serious face, like they just, I feel like they don't even care like that. What's going on? I don't know what's happening. This motherfucker now. Then they gotta look down at you now, cause nigga you fake. You're not the energy that I picture you. If you were on this side, you would act like, or if you were on this side, you would act like. You're not in those spaces. Even if you did pick this side, you're still not energy how I wanted you to see. Keyword, you're not an energy they're not an energy you want them to see. You know what I'm saying? But no, yeah, they're not an energy you want them to see. So keyword, see. So they can see that you clearly don't give a fuck, but you didn't say in the physical. AK trying to tell you the mind is where it's at. It's the metaphysical, and that's your first body. The mind is the spirit's first body. I'm gonna say it one more time. The mind is your first body the spirit takes. I'm gonna say it a third time because I went live 3 times. Cause I tried to go. So it's gonna be a trying. So it's gonna be put in the universe, and motherfuckers gonna feel this. The spirit utilizes the mind as the first form of experience. Jet Spark Star Pilot. We out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?